So today we're going to be looking at Matthaus, 90 rated, and to be honest, one of these cards that I'm thinking, once we get into them 90 evolutions, this could be a phenomenal upgrade. He obviously would want a triple upgrade at some point, or a triple playstyle plus, but I just got a feeling for 50,000 coins, if you could spare that amount of coins, even to do it as a tradable investment or for a potential upgrade at some point, I think it could be worth it. We know full well that Matthaus is an incredible card in general. Obviously, this is going to be the same at rating as his base, and he can still play the centre-back, centre-mid, or CDM. We obviously have got the defending physical as a big upgrade, as well as then the pace, and he does have a solid amount of shooting, but the passing again is going to be fantastic. Playstyle wise, we've got block and bruiser at the moment, which is heavily defensive, so if we could get something like an incisive or maybe even just a tiki-taka, pinged pass, long ball, just added as the triple, then potentially if we do look in the yonder as a quad, potentially then looking at something like a relentless, maybe an intercept, maybe even go for a power shot as an extra shooting role, that could be interesting as well. Role-wise, we're looking at ball-playing defender, stopper as the plus-plus. We have got a CDM of centre-half plus-plus. Now, the one thing that you've always got to make sure, the deep-line playmaker for the CDM and centre-mid is only on a plus at the moment. So if you are looking for a hold-in, a box-to-box, or what have you, he doesn't have that at the moment. Hence why, I mean, if we do get a potential upgrade for him, that could be fantastic. And if you was looking at the multiple versions, you've got the difference between this and the base version. You obviously then have the Thunderstruck version and the very nice 1.5 mil version. Now this is kind of what we're looking to potentially get him to in the near future. So I think this could be just worth a little bit of, oh, I didn't even know it had an average on there. I quite like that. I suppose everyone's untradeable anyway, but he's coming in at about 50 at the moment. I think I got him for 54.5. So let's see what he can do right now, and in the future you could probably come back and see if he was worth getting. Looking for his first touch on the ball. Nice. That's what I want to see. He's going to keep running forward. Is he going to go all the way? That's where the power shot really would come in hand. And you know what? I even saw him. I saw him move, and yet I still hit it the same direction. But very good sprinting. It was, I didn't expect him to kind of go up there straight away. But very, very nice indeed. Look for over the top. Can we get the chest? Volley with the left. Feels quite agile on the ball, which is absolutely perfect, to be honest. It's exactly what we wanted. Ooh, I was hoping he was going to get the touch on me there. Can we go for it? Go for a little power. Ooh, get the rebound. CR7. Anybody? So far, loving how much is involved. In the midfield, he's absolutely rocking the performance. Just constantly there in the right zone, and it's like, oh, that's poor. Like I said, it would be nice if he did have like some sort of intercept or something extra, which is where potentially the next playstyle plus could be, or even go for the incisive first and then go for the pass. Then go for the incisive. He's going to go near post, hoping he'd move. But in terms of ability so far, I'm liking everything I'm seeing from him. Most definitely getting on board with everything we need in a midfielder as such. And if you've got the likes of Hullet already in there, or like say a Patrick, a Yaya from plenty of the SBCs, then you know you've got a solid midfield already. Chip into the save. Beautiful from Courtois. Good interception. Keeps the ball, I mean, just boots it at him, which, I mean, is quite effective as well for not giving it him back. Takes the ball again into Hullet, finds his left foot, and it's a finish from Hullet. Double goals, Matthaus with the assist. It's a stunner. And is he quitting after 2-1? I mean, I'll take an easy win. The one thing you always like about Matthaus as well, let alone just the stats in general that he normally has, is that his pace. His pace is normally such a good midfielder pace that, good shot, you kind of just, you notice the difference between someone in like, I mean, Schweinsteiger came to head, but obviously, of course, you'll notice that pace. Like, Schweinsteiger has never been blessed with much pace, to be honest. Good challenge. It's going to see it out. The 1-2 on the inside. Ooh, Okay. I mean, I wasn't expecting him to redirect that ball, but I wanted to see if he could get the ball forward. Ooh, referee. Bit of a challenge from behind there from Van Dijk. There. Get the pass off. We are looking at the overall form then. So in terms of price, we're coming in at 50,000 coins. So really cheap, affordable. It's exactly what you want. Now, like we've said with previous baby versions, obviously you have the likes of a Rooney and most definitely Zola. I think Smith could fit into a few as well. You have evolutions that they'll be able to go into straight away. Now, if you do manage to get this card and pick him up before we get into something like this, because Extinction is a real thing that goes against some of the top players, and if you do get something that Matthaus seems to be one of the best at, so like the strike force for Rooney would be such a big upgrade from the 89 we've got. Even though the stats wise, like obviously shooting and also passing are the same, getting the triple play star plus the 5-star 5-star, it's a very, very nice upgrade for him. Now, if we was to consider that with someone like Matthaus as well, we know how good Matthaus is. In terms of a midfielder, he's always considered one of the best in the game, and most definitely the 94 is definitely one of the top. Maybe lost a little bit about him, like he's not necessarily the best in the game anymore. I think Hullet, Vieira, Yaya have kind of really taken a good spot there, let alone any of the actual players. A Bellingham coming in, a team of the season Valverde. There's going to be so many top end players that I can understand that maybe a Matthaus is not fully on your radar, but the versatility of a centre-back, CDM, centre-mid, plus then the chance of a nice evolution for him, rather than necessarily going for the 94, could be a decent shout, and to make him your own as such, because we have got the intercept, long ball and pinged pass. I think that would be really good with like a block, relentless, or a jockey, or anticipate maybe in that version specifically, but that's going to be it's going to be a little while away. Evolutions this year have been on the forefront every single week, so we could see something coming for this 90 very, very soon, and I think that's the bit where I'm like, if you wanted to make some coins, potentially investing in a card like this, they all go up a little bit. Even if he's not necessarily the biggest in there, he's going to go up a little bit at the minimum. It's Matthaus. It's an icon that's worth 50,000 coins and one of the top ones as well. So I think he's worth an investment point of view. But even then, to just go in for maybe an actual evolution point of view, to save yourself 1.5 mil could be a really nice chance in my opinion. So let me know what you think about him. We've obviously gone for an engine on him just to give him the balance of everything. Shooting wise, he's kind of okay. It's enough. I don't necessarily need him too much, as he is kind of more of my centre mid more than anything. The defending physical is fantastic, and that's exactly what you want. Dribbling wise, we're seeing a nice upgrade. It's where I'd probably have a focus on the evolution. If we could have a little bit more on, say, the dribbling and shooting to just all round his game, that would be kind of your centre mid. And then I think the only other thing, other than maybe a triple play star plus, would be to be adding some of the roles. Getting into them CDM and centre mid role pluses would be an absolute must in terms of an evolution. So make sure you don't skip out on that when looking at the evolutions. It's all great to get good stats, but if the role pluses are not there, if the play styles are not there, it's gonna be a very wishy-washy card in my opinion. So let me know down below what you think about him. Make sure you do like and subscribe on this, and let me know who you want to see coming up next. Take care. Pieces.